We're about to make a Mediterranean-style goat cheese bruschetta with oven-dried tomatoes and black olive tapenade. So Jeff, take us through the dish.
So what we've done is we've pre-toasted some baguettes. What we've got on there is a little olive oil and freshly chopped garlic. We baked it in the oven, 350, for about 5 to 6 minutes, just to put a light crust on it. And then we've taken a little goat cheese and we've got a little scoop and we put a little dollop of goat cheese on each one of them. Then over here what we have is we've got oven-dried tomatoes. And all we've done is take Roma tomatoes, slice them, drizzle them with a little extra virgin olive oil, salt, pepper, bake them in the oven about 300 degrees for about 15 minutes just to dry them out a little. Once again, if you don't want to do dried tomatoes on there, you can do fresh seasonal tomatoes on there, just a little salt, pepper also.
Great, so what's the next step, Jeff?
The next step is we're going to take these tomatoes, we're going to set these on top of the goat cheese.
That looks great.
Next step is we're going to go ahead and bake this for about 2.5 minutes just to warm the goat cheese and warm the tomatoes.
So if a guest was at home, how would they do this if they didn't have an impinged oven like we have?
They could do it in a broiler for probably about 2 to 3 minutes just to melt the cheese and get a little heat to the tomatoes, and you should be ready to go.
So Jeff, you pulled the bruschetta toast with the goat cheese and oven-dried tomatoes out of the oven.
Yep.
Show me what you're looking for on that.
So what we're looking for, make sure it's nice and toasted. You get a little caramelization at the top of tomatoes just to warm them up, and you're looking for the goat cheese just to soften a little, and you can see how it's kind of purged out on the outside of the bread.
Great job. Let's plate it up and get ready to eat this thing. So the great thing about cooking at home is you can put this on any platter, you can decorate it any way you want. We're going to garnish this with actually a little bit of fresh arugula, which Jeff will talk about, but you can actually use fresh basil, fresh chives, fresh tarragon, any flavor that you want to use. So here Jeff has plated up the bruschetta toast with the goat cheese and the oven-dried tomatoes. And then what do we have here, Jeff?
We've got an olive tapenade, and what we've got in here is we've got some Kalamata olives, some roasted red peppers, some caramelized red onions, little roasted garlic. We've got a little Italian dressing, extra virgin olive oil, and fresh herbs.
Right.
And we're just going to put about a teaspoon or so on top of each one. A little.
You know what's great about this dish? This is truly like a Mediterranean-inspired dish. You got the great flavors of olives, the roasted peppers, tomatoes, goat cheese, warm toast. It's like you get all these great flavors in one bite.
We've got a little rocket arugula. Just got a nice peppery flavor to it. And all we're going to do is just drizzle it. And there you've got a nice bruschetta for any cocktail party or just snacks on a Sunday afternoon. Compliments of Maggiano's. Enjoy.